George Packard with Family Lawn and Landscape, and today I'm going to show you my new skid steer. I've been wanting to show you guys for a while. I've just been swamped and not able to do it, so I've already put a few hours on it, but I'm going to show you it right now. So that is my new baby. So what this is, New Holland C232 200 series. Excuse me. Track machine. Absolutely love this machine. I got her a little dirty already. Been doing some work on it. I'm doing some work with it, not on it. But absolutely love this machine. I want to show you guys just a few things about it. All right, so now, just to some of the ease to the controls here, just wanted to show you guys how cool this is. Got a little radiator up on here. Look how handy this is to get at your filter here. There's your diesel, goes right in here. Your dipstick, right here, close, handy. Put your oil right in here. Everything is so slick. You know, over here, here's another spot for more oil over in here. But everything is just set up so neat on this. So pull this, and this comes open. You got your big radiator here. And what else? Look at where your filter is here. Nice and handy. So your battery's down in here. This is the only thing I wasn't real impressed with, is where the battery is tucked in there. Well, what they told me was, basically you just pop these bolts off right here, and then that side panel comes off, and then you have easy access to it. So that's what that is. I wanted to show you a little bit about that, and just kind of how handy everything is here. So some of the features. This is 82 horsepower. First off, here's your backup lights on this thing. That's really cool. And got a radio up there. It's your antenna for that. So again, 82 horsepower. It's got an operating weight of 3,200 pounds. It's a turbo diesel. You got the low pro bucket, which I've done some work with it already. So I lost that pretty beautiful paint job on there. So it's 84-inch low pro bucket. It's got the high flow hydraulics up here, which is really cool because you can put any attachment on this thing. So you've got your electrical hookups right in here, and you can hook up different attachments there. The high flow is up here. Very cool, very slick. I wish I had it painted up for you, but not painted up, but cleaned up for you guys. But it's the middle of winter out here right now, and it's plow time. So got the signal lights on it. Of course, your headlights up in there. Now, get inside this thing. Look at this. Well, I should stop before I even get in there. This is probably one of the best features of it, and that's this tracks. I mean, look at the depth on those things. Look how awesome that is, and how it's just separated a little bit here. It's nice. I've had it on some steep going already, and the thing holds great. It's got a great undercarriage to it. The thing's a 2-speed, so you got low and high. In here, a lot of different things. I'm going to get in here and show you, but first thing I want to show you is it's got a heated seat, and it also has air ride, so that's pretty cool. I really like that function of it. I didn't show you in the back. It's got a block heater on it. And there's a hydraulic quick attach too. So for down here, for when you guys are switching your buckets on and off, that's all done inside, which I'll show you in a second when I get in there. And of course, it's got its radio up in here. I can get in there enough to show you guys. So, give you the inside view. So, cluster panel up in there. Turn signals we talked about, high flow, all that. Over here, same thing's even got a wiper on it. Really slick. Got my mirrors set up. Checking out on backwards. You don't have to turn as much. Look around. It's got the heater in it, which is really cool. Just your heat. There's your fan. Hydraulic locks. Flashers. Your high flow. This windshield wiper. Like I said, that takes care of that business. Here's your lights here. Parking brake. Cluster up in here. All the different things, of course, your hour meters, all that kind of stuff. Your throttle control here. The windows, these things are slick. You just pull that down and your windows slide open. Very slick. And they're easy to remove too. You just take this, you know how like normally you get the skid steers and if you get dirt and stuff in here, they jam up and they don't slide. You just pop these 2 screws off right in here and this thing will lift right out of here so you can clean it really easily. So that's pretty good. Locking out your rams when you got them up in the air, so if you got to work on anything. Got your heater vents here, and of course over here it's kind of the same. Your seat belt, that's kind of hooked up different, but over here same thing. This operates like my power rake and things of that nature. Anything to do with your hydraulics up in there. 2-speed here. I love it. Love this machine. Let me show you guys how this thing works. Damn, it's getting cold out here. All right, guys. So what is the moral of the story? Well, I don't know that there was a moral to the story. I just wanted to show you my new toy. But I do want to tell you something. I remember early on when I first started with lawn care led into landscaping. And when I started with skid steers, doing the landscape work, I rented them first. And as I noticed I was renting them more and more and more, finally I was doing it enough where I realized I'm throwing my money away on these rentals. I could be using that towards a payment on a skid steer. And that was a big jump. That was a big scare for us. So at the time, I think my first skid steer was like $10,000, which back then it might as well have been $100,000. So imagine going to the bank to borrow $100,000 for that skid steer, your first one. So you're scared because you don't know that you can make the payments or make that work, Everybody goes through that. Here's my feeling on that. If you're renting it long enough and you're doing it often enough that you could be making payments on a skid steer and you know that business continues to come, by all means go out and get one of these things. When I go out with this skid steer, this thing makes a lot of money for me. I'm good at operating it now, and it makes a lot of money for you. So I'm very glad I went and got it. Now the price tag was a lot. This was like 65 grand, I think, when all was said and done. So you got to do a lot of work to pay that thing off. But I'm hoping with this, I should have this paid off in the next 2 years. Okay, I mean, we bought it outright and whatnot, which is great. But when you look at it as an investment, it's like, how long is it going to take me to pay this thing off? And I look at the jobs and I look how much, say if I know I'm going to do 50 lawn jobs, and you're going to, charge X amount to do them and this, that, and the other. I know that 2-3 years I'll have this paid off. And it's great because I'm going to get, many years of use out of this machine. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there, you guys. Save your money, work hard. You can end up buying stuff like this, and it makes your life way better. Back in the old days, I didn't have a heater in there. You froze your ass off when you were trying to plow snow and whatnot. Now it's just awesome. You can take your jacket off in there. It's so sweet, It's just nice to have that. The air conditioning is going to be great this summer, I'm sure. And just the dust control with that cab, I think that's going to be awesome to stop that. Otherwise, I can remember using a power rake on real dry days, and that dust and dirt just coming into that cab, and man, you were just, your eyes were caked with dirt, So anyway, I'm really looking forward to using this thing this year. Thanks for letting me show it to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. This has been George Packard with Family Lawn and Landscape. And as always, thank you for watching. Okay guys, so what is the moral of the story? I don't even know. My head is like this level, so is that even in there? I should turn this way. Then I can actually see. Man, it's cold out here. Let's put it this way. A little bit over here, maybe. Or over here. How about that way? How about that?